Attention! Just as it occurred with the James Foley video, Google and YouTube are once again censoring any coverage of a so-called ISIS beheading, even though there is no graphic imagery shown. As a precaution, I will be showing no video footage of any kind. YouTube and Google have no grounds to remove this video. Hey guys, RPR, Wednesday, September 3rd, 2014, and as many of you know, yesterday, Tuesday, September 2nd, they released a so-called second ISIS beheading video. Steven SOTLOFF supposedly executed again, right? And well, those of us who are paying attention, we know that this is, again, just another fake video. Yes, these beheadings, these so-called beheadings are fake. It's a huge propaganda campaign to prop up ISIS as the big boogeyman that they are trying to have the American public fear so that they can justify going to war, invade other countries like Syria, and also blame them on possible attacks and false flags, terrorist attacks. Okay, this is what it's all about. Now, we saw this coming because in the first video he said SOTLOFF was next, and just like the next guy at the end is going to be next, and they're going to keep releasing fake videos every week until they get what they want. Okay, and then we had his so-called mother give this bizarre plea, right, for her son's life, tugging at the heartstrings again. And you know, it's just bizarre. She's reading off a script. She's robotic. The same thing we always see time and time again. Here we go. SOTLOFF's mother gives bizarre plea. I'll leave you a link. That's Free Radio Revolution's video here. Now, speaking of Free Radio Revolution, we have some bad news. He recently put out his coverage of this SOTLOFF video, and he has been shut down, taken down, and video removed. Yes, this is what happens when you try to click on his video that he put up. Now, this is troubling and concerning, guys. Why? Because he did not show any video footage. All he showed was articles. That is all he showed. And anyone who watched that video can confirm this. Leave your comments below confirming this. That I'm not lying. He definitely showed absolutely nothing. There's no reason for him to be taken down and video censored. This is the same thing with the James Foley situation. Everyone was being censored, even though they admitted the video was fake, staged. So basically, the first video was a toy knife giving him a throat massage, but yet all of the videos covering it was being censored. Here we go again, deja vu. The same thing is happening right now, people. They do not want the truth out. They are censoring it, even though you show only pictures and articles. Once your video reaches a certain amount of views, it will be censored. Just like his video was reaching 20,000 within hours, within the first day, and they took him down. So when your video reaches a certain threshold, you're at high risk for being censored. But that's why I'm being very careful here, and I will not show any video footage. I'm only going to show articles, but even minimize that, because that's all he did. But I'm not going to back down. I can't just not cover this. You know, we can't be scared to not cover it. So I'm going to do my part and get this out there. Hopefully they don't censor me. But this is what's going on right now. And by the way, he's not permanently shut down, but he is suspended for 2 weeks. So he is locked out of his accounts for 2 weeks. He won't be able to make a video. All right, so that is devastating because we need Free Radio Revolution around to put up his videos, but now he can't. So this is the censorship that's happening again, and they're going to clamp down on everyone else. Now again, this is deja vu all over again, people. Let's recap. Let's backtrack here really quickly. What happened with the first video? With the first Foley video, they came out and said it was authentic. White House says ISIL video of James Foley authentic. Yeah, it's real. And then what happens? A week goes by and it was absolutely annihilated, destroyed, exposed as being a complete fake Hollywood production. It was staged, right? And then they came out and admitted, after all of us crazy people exposed it on YouTube and all over the net, they came out and said it was fake. Experts say, right here, James Foley beheading video is fake, right? Of course, so even though it was fake, they still say he was killed off camera. Yeah, quote unquote. I think it has been staged. My feeling is that the execution may have happened after the camera was stopped. So even though there's no evidence for this taking place, that he was killed off camera, right? No evidence. Sound familiar? Bin Laden. Bin Laden dropped in the ocean. Cough, cough. Yes. Same thing as usual, people. They've been doing this since the dawn of time. asking us to take their word for it with no evidence. Okay, again, UK Times saying it was staged. We have their whole analysis here. No blood on cut. Yes, it was fake. So here we have again another carbon copy, right? The exact same area, the exact same place, the same type of video, and so they want us to believe this one is real? Are you kidding me? If you're going to buy this, you're an absolute buffoon. Sorry, but you are. Okay, this is absolute insanity. Basically, they want us to accept this as real, even though the first one was fake, admittedly. But no, this one's real. This one's real. Don't worry, guys. Move along. Right? Here we have deja vu. Again, U.S. authenticates video showing SOTLOFF's beheading. Authenticates. Obama. Video of Steven Sotloff is authentic. Why is this so familiar? Come on, guys. Okay? Authentic. Oh, then fake. Sorry. Oh, but it happened again. But this time it's real, guys. This time it's real. Yep. And it's not going to be fake again. No, this one's real. Guys, we have to deflect this entire propaganda campaign. We can't be afraid of censorship. We can't back down. We got to spread the truth on this. They are planning to blame terrorist attacks on ISIS. They want to invade Syria. They want to continue their agenda down the path of World War III, and ISIS will be the scapegoat. Period. That's what this is all about. Again, these are not how real beheadings are. These are not real beheadings. Real beheadings, take it from me, I've seen plenty in my time. Unfortunately, I've watched many years ago, and any beheading, viewer that watches these, sick videos will tell you that upon the cut, you will see blood gushing. You will see blood gushing all over the place upon the first second of the cut. A real terrorist organization will not skip the process of cutting the head off. That is why these are fake. These are not real. These are CIA, MI6, Mossad, propaganda, Hollywood productions. Real beheading videos show the actual process of the beheading, not fade to black and show a fake corpse afterwards. It is very simple, people. They are playing with the public and trying to fool the world. And if we let this happen, if we let them get away with this, all kinds of chaos is about to unfold. So do what you can. Please spread the truth on this, guys. Spread this video, spread this message, and let people know what kind of censorship they are doing here, and let people know that these are not real beheadings. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments.
Hi everyone, Syrian Girl here. There's been another beheading of a US journalist by ISIS in Syria. The journalist Steven Sotloff was kidnapped in 2012 along with James Foley by some insurgent group, and either through being sold or through defection ended up in the hands of ISIS. The following video will give you insights you won't find in the mainstream media. Currently, the media is promoting all of the stories written by Sotloff, but there is a story which he didn't get a chance to reveal. Sotloff believed that the Syrian rebels possessed and possibly used chemical weapons on Aleppo and wanted to write a story about it before his kidnapping. In 2012, American foreign fighter and jihadist sympathizer Matthew Van Dyke, who fought alongside the Libyan insurgency and also went to Syria on a pro-Syrian rebel mission, revealed to Sotloff that he had information that Syrian rebels possessed chemical weapons before they were used in Khan al-Asal, Aleppo in 2012. The conversations were leaked by the Syrian Electronic Army, who hacked Van Dyke's email and Facebook account. A zip file of several hundreds of documents from the leaked conversations can be downloaded on the internet here. Van Dyke has confirmed that his Facebook account was hacked and has also confirmed that his conversations about chemical weapons were real. He also has stated that he stands by his statements and still believes that rebels had chemical weapons. Other journalists have also authenticated the leaked conversations. Forebodingly, in another conversation, Sotloff told Van Dyke that he believed being kidnapped by Al-Qaeda group Jabhat al-Nusra would be a way to earn their trust. Van Dyke agreed, claiming some of the best connections he's made with Al-Qaeda was after being arrested. When Fox News interviewed Van Dyke about Sotloff's death yesterday, they didn't ask him why he encouraged Sotloff to be abducted by Al-Qaeda, nor did they ask him about his information that rebels had used chemical weapons. In another conversation, Van Dyke was eager to meet with the Al-Qaeda group Jabhat al-Nusra and network with them. This might reveal the circumstances before the kidnapping. In fact, it's quite discerning that these journalists didn't think twice before embedding themselves with these extremist groups. Austin Tice stated that he was scheduled to meet Jabhat al-Nusra days before he was kidnapped. Tice was a US Marine, and he admitted to training the Syrian insurgents in the use of rocket-propelled grenades. Let us recall that in 2012, the media was repeating the claim without question or fact that these men were captured by the Syrian government. There are a lot of similarities between the James Foley beheading video and this more recent one of Sotloff. Like with Foley, the video of Sotloff also did not contain an actual beheading, and no blood was seen on the knife. Once again, this is very strange, since ISIS has never shied away from publishing extreme violence and very graphic videos of beheadings. And yet, we see the same unprecedented level of censorship across all mediums. Once again, this censorship is shockingly hypocritical. Twitter is banning graphic images of the beheadings, the media is saying if you watch it, it's disrespectful, and you're letting the terrorists win. On the other hand, when a Syrian soldier gets beheaded, Time magazine gives the pictures an award. You might argue that it is the dialogue and the humiliating imagery of Americans that the mainstream media is trying to censor, since there was no actual beheading to censor. However, this is contradicted by the fact that CNN was happy to show footage from the video of the dialogue. Another similarity between the Sotloff and Foley videos is that they both occurred at the same time of the day and in the same location. From this we can ascertain that the videos were likely filmed at the same time. In fact, ISIS claimed the video was accidentally released too early. This proves that both videos were pre-filmed probably simultaneously, and that ISIS were waiting for the right time to release them. And since Foley's video was staged, it's likely that Sotloff's video was also staged. It may very well be that these men were killed a while ago, or perhaps not at all, because the video footage itself is not proof of their death. The time that was chosen to release the videos is interestingly also the right time for Obama. Had the footage been released when the men were captured in 2012, it would have made things very difficult for the US government and Obama to continue supporting the Syrian rebels. In fact, the video was first obtained and released by the Site Intelligence Group, an organization that researches terrorism that has strong links to the White House and Department of Homeland Security. The organization was responsible for releasing a fake Osama bin Laden video which employed old footage and new words dubbed over them. One of Site's founders, Rita Katz's father, was executed by Iraq for being an Israeli spy, suggesting links to Israeli intelligence. Beheaded journalist SOTLOFF also had links to Israel, being of dual US-Israeli citizenship. This is a fact that ISIS strangely ignored in their propaganda video. In 2013, the US public wasn't happy with the idea of intervening in Syria on the side of Al-Qaeda. Now, in 2014, the US, since depleting its democracy and WMD rhetoric, is going back to the good old Al-Qaeda causes belly for war. Of course, if the US government really wanted to stop ISIS, all they would have to do is ask their allies in the Turkish government to secure their border with Syria and to stop giving ISIS and other insurgent groups refuge. But that would mean no reason to further destroy a country with bombs. These videos and the subsequent media coverage about them reminds one of the 2 minutes of hate in George Orwell's 1984. Please subscribe to my channel for more news and analysis. I have also written a piece about this video on my blogspot.